In the shadows where the night creeps, where whispers linger, secrets keep. A throne made of vines, so twisted and torn. He rises from the earth where the nightmares are born. His eyes glow like lanterns, cold and bright. He calls to the lost on this haunted night. With every scream the wind howls low, in the heart of the patch where the shadows grow. Bow down to the king of the pumpkin patch, with a heart carved deep and a soul to snatch. He's the darkness wrapped in orange and black. In the moonlight's grasp there's no turning back. Gnarled fingers reaching through the vines, crimson secrets in the hollow pines. He dances with spirits, they're wailing in fright, as he claims the lost souls on this endless night. The crows are laughing, circling high, as he weaves a spell beneath the sky. With every heart that he takes in stride, in the patch of despair there's nowhere to hide. Bow down to the king of the pumpkin patch, with a heart carved deep and a soul to snatch. He's the darkness wrapped in orange and black. In the moonlight's grasp there's no turning back. Whispers in the fog, can you hear them call? Come dance with the king, come join the fall. A carnival of shadows, a parade of fright. With the king of the patch we'll own the night. Bow down to the king of the pumpkin patch, with a heart carved deep and a soul to snatch. He's the darkness wrapped in orange and black. In the moonlight's grasp there's no turning back. So heed the warning, stay close to your kin, for the king of the patch is a thirsting sin. In the depths of the night where the spirits clash, he reigns forever, the king of the pumpkin patch.
Hello. It is I. The guy with the face and the tentacles. Alright. Congratulations, Adaska, on first place. You get a gold medal. I don't have a theme for today, so we'll just go with brands of coffee. You get the good tasting one. And forehead kisses. And congratulations, Azel, on second place. You get a silver medal. We'll say it's the second best coffee. What that is, I have no freaking idea. And then congratulations, Minx, on third place. You get a bronze medal. You get Folgers. And you have to drink it. And Minx wants an ooh-ooh.
I don't want it now.
You're like, I don't want your ooh-woos with your Folgers coffee. Gross. Alright. Welcome in, Hazel. Welcome in, Daska. Welcome in, Minx. You vibing. Ads. Just had grilled cheese for lunch. Nice. It watered 3 chocolate chip cookies. Nice. That's a real breakfast right there. There's a ramen place that's near us that looks amazing, but, you know, I doubt they deliver. Even if they did, it'd be like, why? By the time it got to us, the noodles would be soggy. Breakdown for song. Is that Regicide Orange that you're talking about? The one with, like, the intense metal guitar? Yeah. Give me 2 seconds, I'll post it on, in the server, in the music lounge. Or, well, I'll post it in my music, because it's technically from me. Technically. Do I even have Regicide Orange downloaded? I don't think I do. No, yeah, of course I do. I just don't have a video for it. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get a video for it and upload it. Alright, library. Regicide Orange. Download video. Post it in my music. Any of the videos you see in my music are also downloadable. They're shared download files. So if you want to have it just on your computer or something, or add it to your, like, MP4 player or stuff like that, go for it. I'm not going to complain. Just if anybody asks, just point at me and be like, that's from that guy. That one guy with the face. There you go, it's in my music. As well as, like, all my other AI generated shit. Alrighty. Yeah, I really like it for, like, the third song, but because of how, like, my intro works, I don't normally get it to... I don't normally get to listen to that last one. Because I get impatient and I'm like, I want to play now. But alright. So. Let's get into this. Let's dive into completing the Raids of Shame. I found Ree's self-promotion thing with Minx's help and promoted today. Not that I expect higher traffic today, just saying. Man, all these people waiting in line are really lucky I'm wearing pants. Did you? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Alright. Here we are. Let's get started with this. Hopefully today we can hit 58. I don't know if this is going to give me experience doing all of this and doing the raids. I don't know if they give experience. I think beating the bosses of the final one, not the final one, the second to last one, Circus Tower. I think beating the bosses of Circus Tower actually gives you experience, but I can't remember. So, here's a good time to find out. You can wear that mask all you like. I know exactly who you are, Nero. Oh my god. Alright. Speak to Rambros. All of this is for setup for a quest line I won't even get to for 2 years. And that's if I can beat Stormblood solo. There's no guarantee I even can. But after beating Heavensward, or at least getting to Idleshire, I'll have so many more ways to level up. Like, it's crazy. The Wondrous Tales can give me, like, a level and a half. Or 3 levels or something like that. It's kind of ridiculous how much experience they grant you if you get it right. I remember the worry. Pants suck, shorts are better. And what's even better than shorts is no pants at all. How far in the story have I played? On this character, I am at the Good King Mugglemog. But in general, I've gotten about 12 or so quests into Endwalker, and I'm not a fan. I don't remember any of Endwalker. You haven't left the starting town? It can be a bit overwhelming at first, the cities. But as long as you take your time and enjoy yourself, you'll eventually find yourself deeply immersed into the story. And halfway through Shadowbringers, crying your eyes out. Oh, right. I have to get the keys for this. I forgot all about this shit. You have to actually unlock the entrance to the thing. Chucks a rock. Revealing a barrier. Yeah, don't speedrun the story. Got it on your PS4 and no one to play with. Seeing Raymond's like, meh. Ah. Yeah. When it comes to Final Fantasy XIV, it's really hard to find a player in your area. Like, that you know. Unless you have a large friend group and somebody in it already plays it. And then you can just join them and become part of their friend group on the game, and then you'll just have a pre-built friend group for you. Otherwise, you have to find your own, and that can be like pissing in the wind. If you go with the breeze, it goes a lot further, but if you go against the breeze, you get, you know, covered in piss. I was lucky enough to enter a really fun group back when I first started playing Final Fantasy XIV. When it first came out, I was in the Burning Wall doing one of the main scenario quests at the time. I think I was level 47. And I got invited to a free company, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll join. And I did, and they were my friends for a while until the guild leader cheated on his wife, who happened to be the vice guild leader, and that ended up destroying the free company. I think they reformed into a different group later, minus, you know, like a lot of the extra group. And I think I was with them for I was with them for a while until I moved to California At that point, they had petered off and were pretty much non-existent. And the only person that was still there that I remembered was, like, somebody that I had tried to date, but she just wasn't interested in commitment. So I ended up finding someone who eventually became my wife. So that was why I moved to California. When I got to California, I was so burnt out on Final Fantasy XIV because they hadn't yet released the Heavensward DLC. They hadn't released it yet. They had just released Rogue / Ninja, but they hadn't released the first DLC. Or the first expansion pack. So I was very burnt out because I played it all the fucking time. And I raided, and I did in-game content and all that stuff, and I was just burnt out. So I stopped playing. And then when I became a stay-at-home dad with my daughter and the wife went back to work, I started playing Final Fantasy XIV again because I needed something. I needed anything to keep me sane while I was having to deal with this very, very confusing and difficult child. We know now it's because she's autistic, but like, as a baby, she was a lot to handle. And I got really, really into it again. I started playing as like a base character. I hadn't decided if I wanted to buy Stormblood yet, because Heavensward came with Stormblood. I hadn't decided if I wanted to play that yet, so I started a new character, played as Arcanum, played as a scholar / summoner for a little while, hit level 50, and was like, you know what, yeah, I could get back into this. So got the Stormblood DLC, and then I started playing as Creed, and started recording episodes for YouTube where I played all the way through all the way through A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, all the way through Stormblood. And somewhere in there I joined the Golden Moogle. And that was fine for a while until more guild leader bullshit. It's almost like startling how much it was similar to the first free company I was in. Free company leader cheated on his wife. And so they ended up breaking up, which broke up the free company. And a bunch of us went and moved to a different one. What was the other one called that we went to after? Yeah, the one after the Golden Moogle. Oh, it was the Otter something. Okay. It was Otter Pops. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't Otter Pops. Raging Otter Pops, that was. Yeah. And we were in there for a while, and then didn't really like a person. Something. It was something. Didn't really like one of the people that was in it. They were really, really controlling and manipulative. So a section of us, like 8 to 10 of us, decided we wanted to split off from that group. But we weren't going to do it like on our main characters. We were just moving our sub-characters off of the free company so that we could play the game without having to deal with them some days. We wanted to support a friend of ours who wanted to just full up leave the free company. And she wasn't a friend of mine, she was a friend of Minx's. And I was like, sure, I'll help, I'll fill numbers. I'll move Creed over. Creed doesn't really matter what free company he's in. I don't interact with the free company when I'm recording. Got over there. Woke up the next morning to find that I had been kicked from the main company on all of my characters. And hadn't even gotten a message. Like, everybody else got harassing messages and stuff. I got nothing. I got no words, nothing. No, how dare you, blah, 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 kind of stuff. Nothing. I got radio silence and a boot. Like, damn. That shows, like, how important I am. So we ended up staying with the new group. I can't even remember what the name of it was. Oh, it was Nudist Beach. Yeah. We were in Nudist Beach because I remember I designed their logo, which was two pink salmon like jumping at each other, which I thought was just so funny. We were with them for a while. We did mount farming. A couple of the members that also left or were kicked at the same time we were didn't end up joining us in Nudist Beach. They made their own private free company because they were tired of all the drama that came with it. And I can understand that, because not too many months later we got even more drama when that free company leader had a hysterectomy and found out that she had had cancer. And the doctor hadn't even bothered to tell her until after the surgery. Oh yeah, there were tumors in there. So we saved your life by giving you a hysterectomy. And she went off the complete fucking deep end. Rather than being thankful that she was alive, she made it her life's mission to make everybody else miserable. And even me, who had her back, like, yeah, she's just going through a rough time right now, it'll be fine. She snapped at me and treated me like I was some kind of fucking demon. So I was like, okay, fine. Eventually we left that free company and we're just not in one right now, as far as I know. Or no, we joined somebody else, but I for the life of me, we're almost never there, so... Minx doesn't even have... Sage, yeah. We joined Sage, but, you know, Minx doesn't even have an active account right now. Flawless Earth Crystal. It was just a lot of, No free company is better than a bad free company, exactly. So it was a whole lot of drama that I didn't want to go back to. I gotta remember that I need to do the Beastman tribe quests today as well. So while I'm waiting for queue ups, I'm gonna do the Beast tribe quests. Because I'm gonna have to queue up for these. I'm gonna go ahead and specify this right now, talking about the run. The reason why today is the exception is because the Crystal Tower raids are mandatory in order to get to Heavensward. You have to do them, and you cannot do them solo. So I have to sign up for it normally, and I have to play with other people. And it's just better that I get it done now, so I no longer have to think about it. Because if I have to put it off until later, I'm going to be very upset. Also, apparently I don't have to do a fate anymore to get this. There we go. Well, let's see. I need to go to there. Airport, teleport. Needed for Heavensward or Shadowbring? No, it's needed for Heavensward. You have to beat the Crystal Tower raids in order to go into Heavensward, which isn't a problem for a normal player. It introduces them to the end of expansion raids. Crystal Tower is the one for A Realm Reborn. For Heavensward, it is the it's the Void Ark ones. I can't remember what the overarching title is for it. For the level 70 ones, for Stormblood, it's the Rabanaster raids. For level 80, For Shadowbringers, it's the Nier Automata raids. And then, yeah, there's a collab with Nier Automata. You get 3 raids that were designed in collaboration with the creator of Nier Automata. It is amazing. They are very hard, but also very aesthetically cool as hell. And then for the level 90 raids, I don't remember what it was, but it's supposed to be interesting. I've never done them because, again, you have to be Endwalker in order to get to them. On Lambard's Trail. Oh, there's my level 58. Ooh, 53,000 experience for that? Oh, shit. There's my level 58 Red Mage quest. I forgot that I had those. Why so serious? Which reminds me, we need to go unlock the Wanderer's Palace hard and Ambador Keep hard. We need to go unlock those at some point. I swear, eventually, they'll realize that that's not their door. Yep. Every time. It's every day. Eventually the kid will learn that's not your door. That's the wrong way. I gotta go this way. It's way, way back here. The Nair raids. Haha. The music for the Nair raids is really good. Near raids. Oh my god, you got me doing it. Stop it. Okay. Oh hey. I guess they're doing this raid too. Or doing this, There we go. Now I gotta go back to Mordona. To Rebstol. Okay. Ah. Builder of the Realm. Oh, that's the wrong way. I love this mount so much. I'm very happy that I went and got it. Yeah, there he is. Forgot what you were doing when you quit playing, but you remember it was card collecting? Oh yeah, you were doing the, what was it called? It wasn't Triple Triad, because that's from .hat.gu. I don't remember what it's called, but it was a Final Fantasy VIII thing, collecting cards. No, not 8. 9? No. Definitely wasn't 7, because I remember losing way too many hours doing it. And it wasn't Blitzball. Alright, let's go get the fire-attuned crystal from Xanarak. And then we gotta go get the wind crystal. 8? It's Triple Triad? Huh. And what is the one from... Man, if... Man, when you get good at Blitzball... Yeah, get good. It is actually a lot of fun. I played Blitzball for hours, not because I wanted the ultimate weapon for Waka, but because I just enjoyed winning. The number of times I had to retry in order to get the Ject shot is embarrassing. But getting Ject shot makes it a lot easier to actually win in Blitzball. I don't know why I dodged. I don't need to dodge. There we go. There's that crystal. Now we go to Korthus. That's enough, bud. You don't need that much. Alright. There's so many quests here, and I was going to come back and do them, but I ended up doing 1,000 other things instead. Also, I didn't know there was a Mandragora mount, and now that I do, I'm happy about it. You're a little salty? Don't worry. So am I. I remember how tough it can be. I'm not blinded by nostalgia and think that it was the easiest fucking thing in the world. It was absolutely not. Oh, you did get an email about that? Okay. I was wondering. I saw it, and it not only looks like she like scraped her forehead, but it also looks like it like ripped some of her hair out too. It's like, geez, how hard did she hit that thing for it to look like that? Kid came home from school. Was it Monday? No, it was Tuesday. That's right. With just a scrape on her forehead, like off to the side.
Everything.
Uh-huh.
It's annoying.
Sorry. They're just trying to be transparent with you. Jacob, why do you have the Pringles?
It's telling me to get Pringles.
Okay. You don't need to be snappy at me. Nine is your favorite? That card game is confusing. Yeah. Okay. I have one slot remaining. What'd they give me? Oh, grade 5 dark matter. No, that can go away.
Get off the cedar chest. You know better.
Go sit at the table with your snack.
Well, you shouldn't have been sitting on the cedar chest.
Okay, we should be able to get through the gate. I remember when you used to have to do fates to get those crystals. It's so much easier now. You're not spending 8 hours waiting on it to spawn. My favorite Final Fantasy is... Let's see. I've played them all, except for 15 and 16. I played Final Fantasy 1. I have it on my NES. It's literally one of those small NESs that you could get for like $100 now on the website. One of those classic ones that's got like 30 games on it. Uses USB ports and all that fun stuff. I've got Final Fantasy 1 on that. I played Final Fantasy 2 on the PlayStation. Way back in the day. I remember playing Final Fantasy 3 and 4 because they were part of the anthology. No, I included 5 and 6. I played 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the PlayStation. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy 7, couldn't get into it. Mom played the shit out of it, she loved it. I played Final Fantasy 8 and the intro to 8 multiple times. I remember one time I managed to beat the first disc of Final Fantasy 8, and when he got slammed by that ice crystal, spoilers, I was like, wow, he's dead. How is this gonna continue? And then I put in the second disc and everything was fine, as if it had never happened. I was like, what fever dream is this? And now years later, I hear all the theories that it's quite possible that he did die, and that the whole second disc is just his fever dream right before he dies. It's like, that explains so much. I played a tiny bit of Final Fantasy 9 and couldn't get into the art style of it. It was very off-putting how completely different it was from Final Fantasy 8. And then Final Fantasy X I played the shit out of and beat it. Final Fantasy X-2 I played the shit out of it because alternate costumes, hot. And then Final Fantasy 11 I played for 5-ish years. From 13 to 19, pretty much. I fell off of it really hard after I moved in with my grandmother. So it was about 6 years. I played it for almost 6 years. Final Fantasy 12 I played and loved it a lot. Everybody had katanas because of the multi-attack. That was before it came out for the PSP. And it was redone for like the Zodiac thing, where they restricted what weapons and stuff you could use, which I thought was a complete fuck you to the player base. They completely changed up the gaming system in it, and it's like, why? Why would you do this? That's not who I'm supposed to talk to. Who am I supposed to talk to? Oh, the goldsmithing leader is Serendipity. The hot but very weird lady. And then Final Fantasy 13 I played and beat. I enjoyed it a lot. But I don't understand people that are like, it's the best one out of all of them. No, it's not. It's a linear gameplay experience. It's a completely different animal from the other Final Fantasies. Most of them were open world, and you had to figure out where you needed to go. Like the first 4 or 5 were open world, and it didn't tell you where to go. And then I played Final Fantasy Tactics 1 and 2. There was another one that was like a spin-off that I played. I didn't enjoy it too much. I eventually, when I was living with my grandmother, I played 13-2. But I didn't like the fact that you didn't get to play as Lightning. You played as her sister and some other person. You were trying to find Lightning, and I just couldn't really get into it because it didn't resonate with me at all. And then I got 13 after I married Minx. I got Lightning Returns because alternate costumes, hot. I mean, they were definitely selling that one as sex sells. They decided to use the 10-2 formula for Lightning Returns, and it was interesting. I didn't play much of it because I don't like time trial based things, and that was a game that had a limited amount of time that you were allowed to do stuff. If there wasn't, and time progressed according to the main story that you completed, that would have been fine. but it was a time trial based thing. You had a certain number of hours that happened in real time, not just gameplay. So I was like, no, this isn't for me. And then, of course, Final Fantasy XIV, I pre-ordered it and played it the day that A Realm Reborn came out. I didn't play the original Final Fantasy XIV. My mom did, and she hated it. She told me all about it. It was awful. And then Final Fantasy 15 I haven't played. Final Fantasy 16 I have no interest in playing because I don't agree with how the main character can be such a little bitch. The guy is an all-powerful mage, can transform into a fucking monster, and yet he lets common people treat him like shit and walk all over him. He's got a slave mentality even though he's strong enough to be a king in that world. It makes no fucking sense. And I don't like it. I can't stand that shit. So I'm never playing 16. 15 I'll play because I've always wanted to go on a road trip with the boys. I've done it one time. Me and my cousin went on a road trip. We went to... Was it Virginia Beach? No, it was a beach in North Carolina, I think. It was great. 15 is a vibe, bro. Yeah, exactly. We went to the beach. We stopped by Gatlinburg. We went by Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg. This was before the fires wiped out most of Gatlinburg, which is incredibly sad. But, you know, it was a hell of a lot of fun. We were celebrating him having gotten out of college. Poor guy had no idea at the time that the degree he fought so hard to get would get him literally nothing, because what he got was a degree to be a youth minister. Well, no church is going to hire a single 20-year-old to be a youth minister for kids. If I had had any inclination that that was what he was aiming for, I would have tried to convince him otherwise. But because of that, and because of months of struggling to get a job for a position that literally, they told him straight up they would not hire him unless he got married. And he was like, I'm not going to get married so I can get a job. But after months of that and being stonewalled by every fucking church that he tried to apply for positions for, he finally lost his faith completely and got out of it. Now he works for security. No. It's he works for loss prevention as a secret shopper, basically. He drives or flies all around the country visiting different stores. I forget what company he works for. He might be a third-party company, actually, now that I think about it. But he goes all over the country, going to different like retail stores as a secret shopper, and just scopes places out and reports on how well they're handling loss prevention and like their customer service and all that kind of stuff. He's getting married, if I remember correctly. I think they finally are tying the knot at some point. Yeah. But yeah, so that's a thing. I would love to play Final Fantasy 15 at some point. I played Stranger of Paradise here on the channel recently, and it was a lot of fun. It's very much a hack and slash Souls-like. It's more action-y than it is Souls-like. And you play it based on levels. Or stages. We'll play stages. And you run through, you kill shit, and you have your jobs, and you can level them up and stuff, and it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Yeah. I played a lot of the Final Fantasies. I didn't play Crisis Core, like Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, whatever it was. I did play Dirge of Cerberus, and I loved that one. Playing as Vincent, getting to shoot shit. That was a lot of fun. Yep, I've been with the Final Fantasy series for a long time. I realize I'm barely doing any of the things that I set out to do because I'm too busy yammering. But I'm happy to be able to talk without choking on my own words for once. I'm thinking it's maybe because I got to sleep until almost noon today. Not that there was going to be anything that stopped me from doing that. I don't even remember turning off my alarm this morning. So you can imagine my surprise when, you know, I found out my kids were still home. Had no idea that my wife didn't feel good enough to even get out of bed, let alone take them to school. We slept instead. So, you know, thinking Minx is getting hit hard by the flu finally. Like, all of us have been showing symptoms of being sick for a while, but like it hit our kids hard right off the bat, and then it started hitting me, and now it seems to be hitting Minx. She hasn't been feeling fantastic the last couple of days. I hope it just goes away soon. Speaking of which, have you taken anything? Have you taken your medicine? No? Please go do so. Okay. Yeah. The open world concept and a world full of XP bags, yes. You played 15 for 40 hours and you don't think it actually advanced the story at all? Man, I liked how epic 15 made the summons. Titan was the size of a mountain. Adamant Tortoise was an actual, well, it wasn't a summon, but, you know, it was an actual mountain you were supposed to fight. That's cool. That's cool. I've watched people play it. I haven't played it myself. I'm very interested in seeing all that happen. Rescue Wedge from the abandoned Malja Mithril mine. Is that what this is over here? Imagina? The Imagina mine. Oh, I remember. He's inside this building here. There he is. Bring it on. He hypes himself up, turns around, and sees me. He didn't realize he's totally safe. The Lalafell in this are just... most of them are adorable. They're either adorable or they're complete shitbags. There is no in-between. They only have two, like, modes of transportation. Earth-cradled aether sand. Son, didn't I tell you to sit at the table with your snack? Sit at the table with your snack. Okay. Back to Rev's Toll again. So much gil I'm having to spend to teleport around, and yet I'm making so much money. Wait.
I said you can have my spot. She goes, I know.
What? Well, I just mixed mine with the iced coffee that I made, and it tastes amazing. Yep. Apparently there's a trend going around where you add like a pat of butter to an espresso shot, like when it's being drawn, so it squirts out the butter in like these thin little strings, and then it fills the cup with espresso. But doing it that way completely ruins the draw of the espresso shot, so it's like nasty. Yeah, I know. It's these well, it's not the Gen Zers. They're not old enough to even frickin' drink coffee. Oh, right. It's Gen Z. Gen Alpha, not so much. Gen Alphas are like 10 or 11 right now. 13. They're just hitting their teenage years and getting destroyed by social media. But it's fine because that's, you know, the new Darwin thing. Yeah, it is. It'll clean out the generation for us. Zero slots remain. You know how many sleuts I know? There's at least 12 more slots remaining. I don't need a high ether. Get out of my inventory. And I don't need the... well, maybe. I'm gonna be doing so much of the fucking Palace of the Dead. Can I get into the damn thing now? Speak with Parasert Gordania. Oh, that's right. I needed Aether Sand in order to polish the flawless crystals in order to make them fit into the key slots. That's right. I forgot all about that. So, who do I need to talk to? Oh, I don't need to teleport. They're just right around the fucking corner here. My sinuses have finally started acting up, which is great. Having a stuffy nose, congestion, all that fun stuff is just exactly what I want out of life. So I was going to play Crime Scene Cleaner tomorrow. However, I kind of want to play Helldivers tomorrow. Like, meet up with some friends and just play it the afternoon. Because we need to capture... yeah, for democracy. We need to capture an automaton planet that we don't currently have access to. Both of the planets that can get us access to it are not captured right now, but are being liberated right now. Which is unfortunate, which means we probably won't complete this order, and that makes me sad. The last thing I want is for the clan system to be delayed by 2 weeks simply because we failed an automaton capture mission, just like we always fucking do. We just don't have... Automatons are so much harder to capture from. And with the recent resurgence of players, they made things harder to capture. In order to reflect just how many more players there are. There's like 13,000 working on one planet and 15,000 working on the other. And that was an hour ago. I checked that an hour ago. There's like 30,000 people playing right now. Just about half going to one place and just about half going to the other. I'm so sorry for like the nose slurps and all that fun shit. I was doing fine. I was doing fine. And then out of nowhere, my sinuses clogged right the fuck back up. There it is. Wind-touched aether sand. Nope. Don't attack the thing you don't need to attack. Get the reward offered by the disembodied voice. Okay. Where is that reward? Over here. Water blessed aether sand. Okay. And now we go back to Revstoll again. For the 8,000th time. Yeah. Theoretically, they rearranged the quests so that you get all of the running around done at the beginning, and then you can knock out the Crystal Tower quests back to back. But goddamn. See, there's the Crystal Tower in the background. I remember the first time I had to do this. It was, you did a few quests in the beginning, you did one raid, and then you had to do a couple more quests, and then you did the next raid, and then you did a couple more quests, and then you did the last raid. It was like, please stop, just let me do the raids, you fuckers. Quest complete. And there they are. The keys. Crafted into talons. The 4 fangs required to pierce the defenses. It's the beard, isn't it? It's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allegan Empire. Coca-Cola Oreos? Ew. Ads. Oh. That makes sense. Hazel, no. It's no longer September, so I can't even be like, well, you know how to fix that. September ended 4 days ago. Alright, time to get in the Crystal Tower. Let's do this. I have no idea. Ah, Gratia. Good to see you again. You're looking less hard than I remember. Superhero landing. It's bad on the knees. He's so young. You've been hit by that ad on every platform. It knows. Welcome back for a minute. Oh, and it was World of Darkness that started the raid's penchant for the final boss to be a big-titted lady. I have no idea why, but every single final raid boss is a big-titted lady. You're free from ads, yay! And Among Us. Technically, he's a scion because of the tattoos on his neck, which I find hilarious. You never meet him until this moment. Alright. Let's get the Labyrinth of the Ancients unlocked. Oh. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I know it's not the most pleasant of things to listen to. And I know that's gonna hinder, like, the viewer base for the VODs. Just me being sick for the first 4 VODs. Hopefully by next Monday I'll be better and won't be constantly sick like this. I might still stream on Saturday. I don't know. Play some Crime Scene Cleaner for like an hour or 2, and then swap to Helldivers 2 when everybody's available. I don't know. We'll see. I also might not stream at all, so that I can recover vocally. But it's not my voice that's fucking me up, it's my sinuses. Achoo. Yeah, it used to be that you would come here, you would find the first barrier, and they'd be like, oh, you need to go get this crystal, so you go do a fate, come back, unlock that gate, and then get to the next gate, and they'd be like, oh, you need to go get this crystal, so you'd go and do another fate. And did that like 4 times. This was the worst quest. I'm glad that they condensed it down, and now you just get all 4 keys at once. Those poor statues. Success! Whoa! Why have they never stopped to think, oh, I wonder why this tower is sealed by extremely powerful shields. They're just like, there's stuff we need to do in there. Probably. No one ever asked themselves, hey, why is this place so insanely dangerous and got so many traps and so heavily guarded? They don't go, oh, there must be there must be like an incredibly dangerous entity inside. They go, oh, there must be a lot of treasure in there. Oh, you want me to be the one that does the last one? Alright, I'll stick my dick in there. See? Shattering walls with my barbs. How barbarous. Alright, can I fucking have the raid now? Is that a thing, please? For those watching at home, I'm not clicking too fast so that you can pause and, you know, read each thing. For those watching on YouTube. Twitch stream? Yeah, you guys, you'll figure it out. Alright, finally. The alliance is unlocked. Also, I gained some experience there. 155. Huh. Okay. Time to sign up. For the raid. Can't do it solo. I have to join with other people. I'm gonna get 100 tomestones out of it, plus the extra for the first time completion. So if you notice, it says right here, limited jobs can do this. If you come in with a full alliance of blue mages, you can actually do the Crystal Tower raids. It will allow you to do it. It's crazy. To think that there would be an actual alliance's worth of people that actually want to play blue mage baffles me. They won't give us Beastmaster. You know? So it's like, why have blue mage as a limited job? And why have the limited job category at all when you're not going to add any more jobs to the limited job category? They could very easily make it so that you can, as a blue mage, you can choose whether you want to be a tank, a healer, or a DPS. Like, you have 3 different blue mage crystals, one for tank, one for healer, and one for DPS, and whichever one you equip allows you to use abilities that follow those patterns, and then you would just be able to play as those, and then make it a not limited job, and you'd be able to just play the game. That'd be great. Instead, they're a butt about it. Oh, it's a lot of extra programming. No, it's not. All it is going through each of the gear sets and adding a tag for Blue Mage Tank, Blue Mage Healer, Blue Mage DPS. and that's it for the armor sets. And then looking at the massive 7-page book of abilities for Blue Mage and going, okay, this is a tank ability, okay, this is a heal ability, okay, this is a DPS ability. And just separating those out into 3 categories. Maybe have a little bit of spells that are shared amongst all of them. And that be it. And then you just have your classes. And they can make Blue Mage part of the main game. But as it is right now, you cannot complete anything main scenario wise with Blue Mage. Period. If you do a main scenario quest, you can't turn it in. If you complete a duty as a Blue Mage, and that happens to be something required for a main scenario quest, it doesn't count. You have to go back and do it as a Disciple of War or Disciple of Magic job, rather than the limited job. It's so dumb how they've sequestered it off to a corner. It wouldn't take them that much effort to make it a normal job. But they're like, oh, we wanna keep it to fan expectations. Yeah, well, the fans of Blue Mage are not playing Blue Mage. They're playing everything else because they are playing Final Fantasy XIV to experience the story, not Blue Mage. Blue Mage is just icing on the cake. And when you make the icing taste so bad, they're just going to scrape it off and keep eating the cake. Or not eat the cake at all. I gotta blow my nose properly, hold on. Okay, back. Didn't help at all with the sinuses. Alright, so while I'm waiting for that to pop, I'm gonna go do the quests for the Sahagin. I'm gonna go do my Beast Tribe quests. And if I manage to complete all of those before we finish the raids for today, then I'm gonna go and do all of the quests that are in Camp Dragonhead. In Korthus Central Highlands. I've got like 15 minutes until I get in because I'm queuing up as a DPS. Quick snip. Violence of the clams. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me turn off my map because I don't remember where my alliance stuff is gonna be. Gonna have to fix my HUD layout very quickly once we get in, because I don't know where it's gonna put the Alliance health bars. Okay. Oh, right as I was about to do the thing. Come on, sign up. Hit the go button. A healer and a DPS, come on. DPS. I know you've been waiting for 15 moons, but hit the fucking button. There we go. Woo! The only time we'll ever be in a party. And it's a full-blown alliance. Welcome to the Labyrinth of Ancients. This is the base of the Crystal Tower. We have to get through here in order to unlock the actual Crystal Tower, called Circus Tower. And then we climb all the way up that. Look at that. And then we find out what the Circus Tower was. Oh, it's fine. Yeah. You see all the Alliance health bars over there on the left. What group am I in? C. Okay. So I need to stick to the right every time that there's a multiple thing. That's fine. I can do that. God, the screen is just so cluttered. I have to have it like this. Otherwise, I won't be able to see any of the information that I need. So I apologize for people who are watching this that feel very claustrophobic because of how fucking cluttered everything is. But I wouldn't be able to function in this game without this being like this. I mean, I could just be a butt and not attack anything and just let them beat it for me to stick with the whole thing, but when you're in a party situation, challenges are not a thing you do. It's rude and just poor etiquette, so I'm going to participate even though oh, that hurt a lot. Holy shit bags. I can't heal myself. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Would you look at that? I died because they tanked it in a stupid position where it could hit everybody with its tail whip. And then they're not gonna res me. Yeah. Wow. It's poison. Purple water's poison. Yes, move immediately to sealed area. Yeah, it was messy. It was because they didn't tank the fucking dark dragons in the right spot. They let it tail whip the entire DPS section of the Alliance. Of course it was fucking messy. Dumbasses. It's not that hard. If you're gonna tank something that has a tail whip ability, you tank it where it's aiming its ass towards a wall. Tank it sideways, moron. Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome back. Smart. Reaper ran in and initiated the attack. At least the tank knows how to handle where to take the bone dragon. We let one get through. How bad. It looks like they slightly changed the mechanics of how the bone platellas work. Nice. Seem to be doing fine. Oh, there's so many of them. Holy shit, why is there 6? Well, it's over, so it doesn't matter, but still. I only get one shot at getting the minion from this world, or from these raids, because I'm only doing the raids one time. I got 1,000 gil. Ooh, Hollow the Tainted. I got 18,000 experience and 10 poetics for beating that. And then I got 10,000 gil for opening up the chest. Pass on the Crimson Hat. Pass on the Crown of Light. I don't like the look of the gear from this place. But I do get experience for beating these. Okay. I get experience for beating these, and Tomes of Poetics. Very nice. So I'm going to have enough to replace my accessories. At least 2 of them after all 3 of these raids are done. That's really nice. That's going to give me a really big boost to my item level. And I might be able to beat Mugomog because of it. I'm very excited for this. I'm a mage, so it's going to require me to stand on the thing. Where is our tank? Where is our tank? Why the fuck is he in the middle? Ah, idiot. Okay. Bring it over to us. Or not. Oh, that's because we don't have a tank. Where is Wood? Oh, the moron's in the middle. All it takes is a glance at your map to realize that you're in the wrong place. He's a sprout. What can I expect? Fucking Master Banana was in the middle, too. I know it sounds very elitist. I've done this raid so many times, I can't help it. I'm in Alliance C, so I don't even get to attack first. What did we get for beating... Oh, nothing. Right, because it wasn't a boss. This is a boss. Oh, there we go. Oh, not that one. This one. There we go. And then kill the nemesis. Which is dead, so doesn't matter. Alliance B's turn. And they killed it, so it's done. I got 27,000 experience for that. Coffer C, Onion Gauntlets, and Celestial Gloves. That's healer. It's the Crimson set that is Mage DPS. Now we run ahead, and this is going to take us to... Behemoth. You can tease them? Oh, okay. That's a reasonable Sprout mistake. Okay. You hate phone calls now? Yeah, I don't even answer my phone most of the time. Because the only people that know my phone number that I want to talk to are in my they're in my phone book. So if I get a call from a number I don't recognize, I don't answer it. Alright, that's our Visago. Come here. That is our Visago. Stop fucking with our Visago. You absolute fucking moron. Pull them over here. You can very clearly see that they removed the it's too close to the other one mechanic. Because we would have wiped already. Having the two Visagos right next to each other for a solid minute would have wiped the entire alliance. You don't let them get close to each other. Because they gain a massive damage boost and a vulnerability up, which makes it very hard to kill them. Vulnerability up just means defense boost. Don't panic. It's only after the Visagos die that you can run over and help someone else. There. At least it wasn't a catastrophic fuck up. No markers has been a hindrance today. I'm not putting markers on my fucking... Yes, I am. Okay. This is the fun part. I die in this one. A lot, to be honest. I still don't understand how most of Behemoth's mechanics work. And I've been doing this raid since it first came out. So I don't blame anybody for dying at this part. Let's get right back behind this thing. Need to be back as far as possible because the meteor lands right in the middle of the arena. There we go. Now the Iron Giant needs to die. Please don't DC me. Game? Fuck! Fuck! Do I have internet? I do. Why did I DC? Connecting to data center. Come on! Why did I DC? My stream is still going, so I didn't lose internet connection. I'm literally going to be cheated out of the experience for killing Behemoth. It's going to cheat me out of the experience for beating Behemoth. Unless the entire Alliance raid got booted at the same time. I'm going to have to queue up and do it again. Log in. Play. No, Steam, I don't want to, or Discord. Better login process, okay? Just log me in, motherfucker. 289 in queue? The server went down. If you don't know, the population of a server is 500 players maximum. So 289 was the current number of players that were playing. The whole server went down. What the fuck? Can I even get back in? I wonder if it was the data center that went down or if it was just specifically our server. Yeah, at least it wasn't just me. Oh, this is bad. I don't want to have to call today right now because the server went down. I mean, if I do, I'll temporarily end stream so that this VOD is just Final Fantasy, and then I'll load up Crime Scene Cleaner and I'll play it instead. I'm going to give it... Let me grab my timer. I'm going to give it 10 minutes of tries to get back in. And if I can't get back in, I'm going to play Crime Scene Cleaner. So, for y'all watching on YouTube, if the VOD only goes on for 10 more minutes, then you know that it didn't complete. That I wasn't able to get back in. Start. But for those on Twitch, you're going to have to sit with me for the next 10 minutes while I try. That's so frustrating. That is so frustrating. It's not like they, you know, shut down the server for maintenance. That's in 3 days. They're going to be doing maintenance on all worlds in 3 days. Oh no, you get to hang out with me. Yeah, you get to hang out for a bit. And it's not like I'm opposed to playing Crime Scene Cleaner. I love Crime Scene Cleaner. I'm just going to leave it on my just chatting screen until I either manage to get back in or don't. So. Oh! Oh! We got back in! I'm back in! Okay. DDoS. The server got DDoSed. Apparently. Right at the end of the fight. Always the best time for everybody to get DDoSed. You just got into the lodestone? Oh. It's happening again. Yeah. Okay. So, alright, so I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I said I was gonna wait 10 minutes and try to get back in 10 minutes. I got back in. But yeah, it's currently being DDoSed. I don't want to have my account information stolen. or corrupted during this DDoS attack, so I'm going to stop trying to log in. For y'all watching on YouTube, this is where this VOD is going to end. For you on Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in 2 minutes. So, thank you all so much for watching, if indeed you still are, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.